Who is Stephen Curry? Stephen Curry is a professional basketball player who plays for the Golden State Warriors. He is one of the most efficient NBA players to ever play in the NBA 2020-21 season. Steph Curry averaged 32 points per game over 63 games and with 48.2% field goal and 42.1% three-point. Overall, Steph scored 337 three-pointers that season. Steph holds the record for most career three-pointers at 3,747. So how does Steph Curry shoot so efficiently? His shooting process is what makes him so good at shooting. But he has a secret that helps him become so efficient and get ahead of the curve to solidify himself as the greatest. The answer is his heart. And I don't mean because he loves basketball, but because he has learned the ability to control his heart rate during games. This is his secret weapon. You might ask, what benefit does this have on his ability to shoot the basketball? Before I explain why, we must understand how the heart works during intense exercise. What happens to your heart when you do intense exercise? The heart's job is to pump blood around your body. Therefore, we need to look at how it does that. The first bit of the heart that the blood goes to is called the right atrium. This is a little sac that just needs to collect the blood and move it on to the next part of the heart. This next part is the right ventricle, which sends blood up to the lungs to pick up oxygen, called the pulmonary circulation. Now, the blood comes back to the heart full of oxygen into the left atrium. That's the right side as you're looking down at your own heart. The left atrium pumps it into the left ventricle, and that's the strongest part of the heart. This is what is going to pump all that oxygen-rich blood around your whole body. Now let's see what the heart looks like. Think of it as a big muscle, a muscle that you need to exercise so all your other muscles get oxygen. As you exercise faster, your heart is pumping faster, and that is your heart rate. When you exercise, your heart manages to double the amount of blood it can pump around your body. This blood is carrying oxygen to your other muscles that you are working hard. Your muscles consume 80% of the blood flow during exercise, as opposed to 10% when you are resting. Therefore, most oxygen goes to your muscles. For the point guards, forwards, and centers, respectively, HR max were 186 plus for minus 11, 7, 176 plus for minus 8, 3 and 177 plus or minus 7, 7, and HR mean were 163 plus or minus 14, 3, 151 plus or minus 10, 3 and 155 plus or minus 9, 4. During NBA games, in under 90 seconds, Steph can bring his heart down to 80 beats. So why would he want to bring his heart down? When someone's heart rate exceeds 115 beats, fine motor skills begin to deteriorate. At 155 BPM, complex motor skills deteriorate. At 175 BPM, cognitive processing deteriorates. For example, there is a loss of depth perception and a loss of near vision. The loss of fine motor skills, complex motor skills, and depth perception all can majorly affect the outcome of a player's shot. My own experiment which illustrates this. I got my friend to take his heart rate by checking his post before exercising and to write his name with his left hand. Before exercising, his heart rate was 7 beats per minute. He did the same after exercise, and his rate was 99 beats per minute. The effects of the deterioration of fine motor skills were evident. So, what is Steph Curry's secret to reducing his heart rate and preventing the deterioration of fine motor skills and cognitive processing during matches? The answer to this is diaphragmatic breathing and a specific breathing exercise called diaphragmatic activation. Before I explain diaphragmatic activation, let me explain what is the diaphragm. The diaphragm is the most efficient muscle for breathing. It's a big, dome-shaped muscle at the base of your lungs. Your abdominal muscles help move the diaphragm and give more power to empty your lungs. Diaphragmatic breathing has several benefits to your body, including helping you relax, improving muscle function during exercises and preventing strain, increasing how much oxygen is in your blood, making it easier for your body to release gas waste from your lungs, reducing blood pressure, reducing heart rate. I will now explain Stephen Curry's diaphragmatic activation. This is done by feet on wall at 90 degrees with a roller between knees, lift hips, one arm overhead, sandbill on diaphragm. Press tongue into the roof of your mouth doing 30 max intensity breaths. Switch arms and repeat. These breathing drills are very important. Over time, this drill helps Steph use his diaphragm correctly. The drill strengthens the diaphragm, decreases the work of breathing by slowing your breathing rate, therefore, decreases oxygen demand. This means that less effort and energy is used to breathe. Most importantly, this breathing reduces your heart rate, therefore reduces the deterioration of fine motor skills, complex motor skills, and cognitive ability, as well as overloading both physically and neurocognitively to allow for accelerated development of correct breathing patterns and breathe correctly. This breathing technique has so many advantages. It is something that all athletes should consider and practice. It works for Steph. I have shown it working for my friend Tom. All athletes should incorporate it into their training regime.